Well, the president's strategy for Afghanistan unveiled last night, getting lots of reaction this morning. But what do voters think about it?
You know what? I'm going to read Ainsley's part because she's not pictured. Let's ask Todd Piro. There he is. Oh, Ainsley, read your part. Go ahead.
Hey, guys. All right, so I understand Todd Piro has been talking to all of our folks having breakfast with our great friends out, is it in Long Island? No, it's in New
Trenton.
Jersey, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
it doesn't matter. He's not here.
Diner.
Right.
Oh, that's right. How could I forget? It's Trenton, New Jersey. We were talking about that earlier. Hey, Todd. I heard that.
Hi, guys. Yeah, good morning to all of you. I want to go into a few things. The reason we chose this general area is because there's a joint base just down the road. It's Joint Base McGuire, Dix, Lakehurst. But you're probably wondering, I said something in the tease called about pork roll. This is pork roll. It's a delicacy in this area. Some parts of the state know it as Taylor ham. I know it as Taylor ham, otherwise known as pork roll. When I asked them, what's in it, guys? They said, you don't want to know. But I can say that this is something that my mom always makes for me when I go down the shore every weekend. All right, so let's get right to it here. I want you to meet Paul. Paul, first of all, thank you for your service to our great nation. Paul served 3 tours in Vietnam and earned the Purple Heart. He says last night's speech by President Trump was amazing. Explain why.
Well, I believe in supporting the president, and you have to look at his team that he has behind him. You have General Kelly, who's lost a son overseas, and General Mattis, a lot of experience there, and of course General Dunford and the rest of the Joint Chiefs. And I have to follow my leaders. I've always learned that when I was in the Navy, and I am a strong believer in what they're doing, because we have to stop terrorism over there, or we're going to be fighting it on the shores of the United States.
As somebody who gave so much for our great nation, what can you say to the American people about the sacrifices that are going to have to be made if we're to win the war on terror?
It's hard to lose anybody, and anyone who has friends that died will understand that, but you have to fight for freedom and that we enjoy here in the United States.
Paul, again, we cannot thank you enough for your service to our great country. I want to go to Lynn now. Lynn has a nephew who's actually at the Joint Base over here, and I wanted to get your perspective from the military family perspective. How do you think military families are responding to President Trump's speech?
Oh, I'm sure they're in full support of President Trump. I'm sure, they, are as far as safety concerns, but you need to support the president and the troops, and I'm sure they're ready at a drop's notice. They'll be great.
We thank you, and we, of course, thank you for your nephew's service. And we're going to go to Rich now. Rich, Trump voter, when I asked Rich, what did you think about last night's speech? His word was another home run. Why do you say that?
Well, if a country demonstrates a clear and present danger to our country or our allies, we've got to take care of business. And we can't fight them with a pallet of taxpayers' cash.
And so what you told me off camera that you love most was that we're in it to win it, and we're not giving the other guys our strategy. We're holding the strategy. President Trump is holding the strategy, not giving it up to everybody.
Right. He talked about changing the rules of engagement, and we've been fighting with one hand behind our back with all of our conflicts.
All right.
And we have a whole lot of conflicts from the past 15 years of forming conflicts.
We want to thank everybody here at Pat's Original Diner. Big round of applause to yourselves, everybody. Let's clap. Big round of applause to these folks here. We're going to send it on back to New York.
All right.
And the gang in the studio, whoever that may be.
Right. Todd, of course, channeling Jeb Bush. Please clap.
There you go. Todd and Taylor Ham. All right.